certified most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Well, we've been dry for the most part throughout much of the night. There was a few rain chances that tried to develop, but as we get through the rest of our morning, we should see some more pop-up showers. We're also going to see temperatures rise, but not as warm as what we had for yesterday or even Friday. Highs for today are going to be back in those mid to lower 70s with some upper 60s in our northern counties. You're talking about West Branch at 68, Holton Lake also at 68. Everyone is below average for this time of year. We can see that average mark right around 79 degrees. So definitely a cool down for many, more fall-like temperatures. I think many of us will enjoy what we're feeling for today. The one thing for today that will be noticeable is wind gust. Winds are going to pick up mostly out of the south-southwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour through midday, and then start to pick up even more as we head into our afternoon. Wind gusts up to maybe 25 to 30 miles per hour through about 3 to 6 p.m. So definitely a breezy afternoon. If you were out yesterday afternoon, you definitely felt winds very similar to what we're feeling for today. And then speaking of lows for tonight, we do continue to see a drop in our temperatures. Lows will be in those lower 50s to the lower 40s. West Branch and Holton Lake, again, sort of the coolest areas across the region as we get through the night. And then by Monday, highs are in the 60s, widespread 60s. There could be a few 70s. If we can get some sun throughout the afternoon, you could have a few areas in those 70s. But even up to the north, Holton Lake almost into the 50s as we get through the afternoon. And there will be some areas that if you can see consistent spotty showers on Monday, you may not get to the 60s as we get through as we get through Monday afternoon. Now, humidity outlook, a good change when it comes to cool downs as we get some drier air. And what we see is our dew points are going to be below 50 as we head through Monday into Tuesday into Wednesday. By the end of the week, as temperatures rise back into those 70s, we may start to see dew points rise back into the 60s. So not going to count muggy conditions as we get to the end of the week, but even that's going to be a pretty light mugginess as we're getting towards those end of the week days. And hour by hour, again, continues to show us we have spotty showers. That will be for Monday into for Sunday into Monday. Then as we get through Tuesday, we do start to dry off. I'm not going to count out, though, a few pop-up showers, especially through Huron, Sanilac, and Tuscola counties. It's a small chance, but it is there as we get through our Tuesday. 7-day forecast, again, is showing rain chances for Sunday and Monday. Temperatures in the 70s, then back to the 60s as we get through those start of the weekdays. By midweek, we do return back to the mid-70s, but we also see a return of rain chances. Thursday and Friday does look to have another system move itself into the state that will bring us scattered showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms for Thursday night into Friday. And then by Saturday of next week, it does look like we dry off again with partly cloudy skies and temperatures still sitting in the mid to lower 70s.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.